Brothers and sisters, this is Brother Elihu coming at you from Baltimore, Maryland. Listen, I want to talk to you about the Declaration of Independence. I want you guys to start understanding, okay, what it means to be free, what it entails to be free, okay? Freedom comes at a cost. Freedom is not given to no one, all right? It's not handed to someone, okay? You don't march for freedom, okay? You don't obtain freedom through marching, through demonstrating, through court wins in court or lawsuits, okay? You don't get freedom that way. History tells you there's only one way to obtain freedom, okay? There's only one way to declare and obtain independence, okay? And that's through war, all right? Now, what has happened is white people have, now that they're on top, now that they're the world's imperialists, they have rewritten and have changed the representation of how freedom is obtained and how freedom should be viewed and from what perspective and how it is to be obtained, all right? They don't want you to study their model of how they got it, all right? And they now have a holy day, a holiday, in which they remember every motherfucking year. And they celebrate it. They bring out the fire motherfucking works. They bring out the marching bands. They bring out the trumpets and all that shit, all right? To remember and to celebrate, all right? The day that they declared. That's what a declaration is. It is declaring, like I declare war. It is declaring to themselves on this motherfucking day, okay? We will no longer be no one's bitch. They were speaking of the fucking British. On this day, okay, we have declared the right to life, freedom, happiness, okay? And not to be bullied and to take shit off of no other motherfuckers, all right? This is how this country was built, all right? And they fought a series of wars to become the nation that white people are today. It is through war that they are now the world's imperialists and rulers, man. They had to fight for that shit. And now that they are the ones on top, okay, they don't respect no other method of obtaining freedom except by the method that they obtained theirs. Okay? You have to understand that shit, man. I got motherfuckers coming at me talking about, there you go again, Elihu, speaking violence. You know, what are you going to do? Kill all the white people? Then what you going to do? You don't know how to restructure a government. You don't know how to do this, that, and the other. Well, neither did them motherfuckers. They wasn't even thinking about all that shit. First, they fully understood. First thing we got to do is get these motherfuckers off our back. Okay? Every motherfucking nation has to start off by first getting the motherfuckers off their back. Then they slowly fucking rebuild. You fucking rebuild and you move as you fucking go. But don't let motherfuckers sit there and try to talk you into all the they'll give you a fucking 1,000,001 reasons why you shouldn't fight, yo. I'm trying to tell you. And if you're not careful, some of them sound so goddamn logical and shit, you'll fall for the shit and you'll fucking acquiesce. You'll give up your thinking and you'll begin to show bends in your motherfucking belief system. And the next thing you know, you'll find yourself in the same motherfucking situation you was in 50 years later, 100 years later, and all the years later, as long as you continue to put this fucking engagement and fighting and declaration of war on the back burner. That's all the fuck you're doing, is putting off the inevitable. And all the while you doing that, these motherfuckers got certain things in motion. Eugenics programs, prison industrial complexes, homosexual agendas, vaccinations and shit, population control strategies. While you keep putting off declaring your fucking independence, okay, and engaging these motherfuckers on the motherfucking in the way that they fucking recognize, in the way that they obtain theirs. You gotta understand this shit. Only way they're gonna fucking respect and even respect you is you're gonna have to deal with them on the way that they obtain theirs. No other fucking way except the way that they obtain theirs. And they obtain theirs through fucking war, engagement, fighting these motherfuckers off. Okay? Mexico fought them. Okay? They don't listen, man. They don't even do the shit they do they don't even do that shit to Puerto Ricans and the Latin community. You know why? Because Puerto Rico and all them fought the motherfuckers in history. You gotta study history. See, I think maybe the reason why my perspective is so strong and I see the shit the way I see the shit is because I'm a history scholar. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a history scholar. I got a PhD in that shit. See? And of all studies, history is the one to reward all research. That's what Malcolm said. Okay? I'm not white people's prosecutor. Okay? History is their prosecutor. Their own history. Don't villainize me for merely discussing history as they have fucking made it themselves. They created their own prosecutor. They created their historical record. Okay? Is their burden, not Elihu El. But they will villainize and make me as a monster. I had a motherfucker call me a terrorist. A terrorist, yo. Told me here I go with violence, and motherfucker, we ain't even done shit yet. I'm just merely talking about fighting these motherfuckers back. So your whole perception on what the fuck violence is you definitely can't even speak on the subject of violence because we the ones that's receiving all the motherfucking violence. We ain't even fought back yet. So you definitely are fucking unqualified to speak on violence because you don't know violence when it's upside your fucking head. Dumb motherfucker. You know, man, I'm telling you, man, I don't care, this ain't about me. See, this is another thing too. See, this ain't about me, y'all. You feel me? This ain't about me. I told you my motherfucking background. Penitentiaries, right? Drug addict, gang member, ex-convict. Okay? So, you know what I mean? It ain't even about me. I don't want no fucking leadership position or none of that shit. I don't want their money. I don't want no goddamn grants. I don't want none of that shit. I want one thing. One thing. And that's for the independence and freedom of my people, black people, and to secure and to stop these motherfuckers from killing us and targeting us as the motherfucking race that should be wiped the fuck out. Through these population philosophy and models that they fucking become members of and these societies and cabals. A cabal is just a secret group, okay, that they all belong to, man. And they funneling their goddamn dollars to back their motherfucking ideologies, okay? They putting their money where their mouth is, all right? So, yo, we have this goddamn 20 million pound anvil over top of our fucking heads, and it's falling. It ain't hanging, dangling from no goddamn string no more. It's falling. It's on a downward fucking motion. Gaining momentum, motherfuckers, to slam down on our ass. All right? Believe that shit. So, you know what I mean? Hey, it ain't about me, yo. It ain't never been about me. I want you to hear this shit, man. I want you to understand this shit. You better change the way you see and think. Okay? Because this go along to get it on shit is killing you. Literally. All right? These niggas are punks. These motherfuckers just trying to come up with any other kind of motherfucking way but fighting. There ain't no other way. We've tried and did all that shit. We've tried the economic shit. Okay, we've tried the marches. We tried to talk to these people. We've tried to negotiate. We tried the human rights shit at the United Nations to have us fucking recognized as being treated inhumanely by white supremacy. None of that shit works. Videotaping shit. That Rodney King was 30 years ago. Look where the fuck that got us. Nowhere. And now you just trying to redo it all again. Like, you know, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. So, motherfucker, all the shit you popping other than war, fighting back, you know, against these motherfuckers is insane. It's insane. Your logic is insanity. Yet you're trying to make me be the one who's insane. And by the way, motherfucker, I'm qualified to fucking rebuild and restructure more than the fuck you think. Okay? I ain't no dumb motherfucker. Believe that shit by far. By far. But yo, they bringing them out all over my ass, yo. And here's the fucking crazy part. It's only a fucking, I can count on fucking two hands how many white people, maybe one hand how many white people has actually even said anything in the form of a rebuttal against the videos I make or the comments that I make. You know who's doing it? Niggas. Niggas is coming at me by the droves, calling me all kinds of names. Terrorists, racists, you know, all that shit. Niggas. That's why, yo, I'm telling you, that Bible, yo, is so serious, okay? It is a goddamn instruction guide, yo, on how to get free. But now they got this new shit where they convincing you niggas that you shouldn't fuck with it, period. Because King James Version is on there and because they fucked around with it and they tried to use it as a form of social control. All right, but the goddamn morals, lessons, and instructions to be free are still there. They still there. Still there. All right? Yeshua is the perfect example. Listen, read it and view him as nothing else but a black revolutionary who was trying to free his people from under the occupation of Rome. Read it from that perspective only, and I guarantee you'll walk away with a treasure of goddamn information on how to do this shit. Read the story of Maccabees, the book of Maccabees, of Matthias Maccabees and his son Judas, and how they went to war against Rome, okay, for freedom, to get from under Roman occupation. Read all the battles in the Bible of Israel and Zion, all right? Read Joshua, how he fought to get up. Yo, the book starts to fuck off with teaching you how to fight against a motherfucking oppressor. Starts off that way. Moses. First 5 books. Goddamn story is about battles of him, Joshua and them, fighting to get the fuck from under any kind of oppressor. That's all the shit is about, the whole book. Whole Old Testament, nothing but story after story about war, fighting, engaging these people. But you have one benefit that the others don't have. You have God on your side. Now, if you are atheist, you're going to buy into that bullshit. You ain't going to fight. See? Because the courage has been taken away from you, and the courage comes through the Spirit of God Almighty, knowing that righteousness is on your side. Okay? When you have that belief, you ain't afraid to fight. You're fighting for righteousness' sake alone. For when you honor righteousness, you honor God. All right? Man. I don't know how long they going. I'm gonna last on this bullshit, y'all. I know every goddamn day I probably get about fucking 10, 20 goddamn motherfuckers trying to make me out into something other than reasonable. Because what I'm telling, yo, the logic and the perspective I'm telling you is how white people see shit. If they was to be, if white people was in the shoes that we're in, okay, they would be speaking the way I spoke. I'm speaking the way Jefferson spoke. I'm speaking the way Washington spoke. I'm speaking the way Franklin spoke. Okay? I'm speaking the way Hamilton spoke. All right? This is how they spoke when they got together and decided, how do we deal with this British thing? This is the way they see, saw, think, and behaved. Like I am. See, they know I'm right. The opponent knows I'm right. Like Yahshua said, I came to my own, but my own received me not. It was his own, it was Negro preachers who was making money off the people, who dragged him to Caesar, who dragged him to the Roman governors, Herod and all them motherfuckers, and said, do something about this nigga. He fucking up the program. Ratted him out. Meritorious manumission. You know, snitched. A couple of the white boys, they dragged him to, said, okay, you're saying this shit, but I don't really see no fault in what the niggas doing. Matter of fact, ain't he from Pilate's jurisdiction? Taking the Pilate. I don't even want to deal with this shit. They drag, and you think they let it go? No. They dragged his ass to Pilate and presented the same goddamn argument to kill his ass. And it was black people, his own people, who yelled, crucify him, crucify him, crucify him. That story is priceless, yo. It's telling, if you choose the path I chose, those are going to be the ones who turn you over. Those are going to be the ones who call for your death, yo. Okay? But my struggle is righteous. All right? And my reward is great. It's great now, and it will be great after that. Because I know the big secret. And the big secret is there is no death. Okay? There is no death. You only live in the first stage of existence. The existence of an immortal. You are a light being having a physical experience, okay? Through digression, through the fall, through your ether slowing down to a more slower rate because you blasphemed. You did not obey. You did not obey the instructions by your creator. Your creator loves you. He loves you. But your disobedience pisses him off to the point of him wanting to destroy you. Because we're real disobedience. We're real disobedient, yo. I think he told Isaiah, you know what I mean? For they are a rebellious house. And their head and their hearts are hard. He says it over and over again. He tells Isaiah, go wake them up. Go wake up the people. All the prophets were instructed to do what I'm doing right now. To tell y'all the truth. To tell y'all to fight. And to tell y'all that God got your back. And when you do decide to fight, he's going to guide and direct you. And you will win. But you got to fight. You can't be scared. Okay? Hezekiah, Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, all came with the same message. Okay? Same message. Wake up, Israel. Wake up, Zion. Y'all fucking up. You know? Y'all disobeying the commandment. He made a covenant, an agreement with us, but you keep breaking it. But he's holding up his end because he said he wouldn't destroy us again. Not till the end. And when that end means, that means the end of evil on earth. It don't mean the end of the goddamn planet. Okay? It means the end of evil. Period. Evil. You know a way to put the shit. The evil of niggas, the evil of the beasts who influence niggas, You know, tell you, man, this shit is it's real weary though. It's wearisome. You know what I mean? You make a motherfucker drink or use seek some shit to externalize his goddamn pressure and pain, yo. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Shit is just, it's sad, yo. You know, it's sad. But one of y'all is worth it. You see? That's the parable of the shepherd. You know? He'll leave the other 1,000 to go after that one that got away, that strayed off. For is not that one as valuable as the 1,000? That's the parable, man. God loves all of us, and he will go after that one to find him and bring him back home, man. You understand that? Every one of you are valuable to God, yo. Everyone is valuable. You see? I'm just a hopeless sinner myself, you know? That's all I am. I'm just like y'all. I don't want to be your leader. None of that shit. I want to be your comrade, your brother, in fighting for independence, man. So we can have a big, celebration every year, celebrating our independence, the day that we declared no more, like they did, yo. That's their 4th of July, man. It's a big thing that they're proud of, man. But like I said, the Mexican fought him. He don't fuck with them no more. In fact, he's welcoming them in as a brother, as a second-class citizen to replace your ass because he respects him more. The Asian fought him. He respects them more. He's willing to sit down and do business with them. He's giving the Hispanics all the good jobs. He respects them. They fought. Even though they lost, they fought. Okay? They fought. The Alamo, the Spanish-American War, they fought. You never fought. Never. They respected Cuba and Castro till his ass died. They respect his ass from the 50s, since Kennedy and shit. He fought their ass, they backed the fuck off, left him the fuck alone. All you gotta do is fight. That's what he respects. Fight. Fight back, nigga. Fight back. Fight the fuck back, nigga. Fight back.